We're in Luxembourg City. I'm pretty sure I could walk across this country in about 2 hours, but we're very excited. There's some cool things to explore today, like an old city and a really neat looking bridge and some casemates is what I think they're called, like kind of bunker style things underneath the castle. So I think it'll be a really fun, interesting day and we can't wait to explore. Come with us. We are in the old city called Grund right now. We're checking it out. There's a really cute river. It's so peaceful this morning. Alright, so we're in Grund. We walked down to the river and my soul just feels full being close to the water and hearing the river, and it's so beautiful, and I'm sure it's going to be even more beautiful when the leaves come in on all the trees, but we're enjoying it for what it is now. It's absolutely gorgeous. Seeing the old city and the river, it's so peaceful here. We are loving it. Wish we had a coffee. Church in Luxembourg, therefore the oldest church in the country. It's small, but it's really beautiful. It has some beautiful stained glass. Check it out.
so we're at the Bach Casemates, Luxembourg City. These are all the fortifications of the city. So you can see from there, the city is protected on 3 sides by these sheer cliffs. See if I can get over on the side. So the city was for a long time important crossroads between all the major powers of Europe, and it's this fortified city that's very hard to take. And so for 300 to 400 years, the city went back and forth from all the major powers of Europe, Germany, France, Spain, the Netherlands, and was attacked and sieged and never really taken by direct force, but starved out many times. And so the people of Luxembourg actually got so fed up with being a focal point and conquered by foreign powers that they actually tore down these fortifications themselves. And that prevented them from being a focal point of war for a while. So that's the history of this place.
Okay, so right behind me, we'll go take a closer look, there she is the statue of the Remembrant or something along those lines, but her nickname is the Golden Lady, and she is the goddess of victory, and it's a big war memorial in the center of Luxembourg City, and it represents the Luxembourg soldiers that were in World War I, World War II, and the Korean War. So it just represents them, and he went missing for a while, like I think 35 years or something like that, and they finally found her again and put her back up. Okay, we're currently in the casemates, or casemates, is what I think our tour guide called them, but they are tunnels underneath the castle, the grounds and stuff, and they were used to hide people during World War I or II, as well as soldiers. What is it?
So why a military cemetery for the United States in Luxembourg, you might ask? Well, Luxembourg was the headquarters of the U.S. Third Army during World War II, and north of here in southern Belgium and northern Luxembourg is where the Battle of the Bulge takes place. So the Battle of the Bulge was the last major counter-offensive of the German army in World War II. So they put all their resources basically into stretching out, and they were going for the Belgian town, I think, of Utrecht. They were going to try and capture that with the intention basically of, they knew they were going to lose, but they were hoping to get more favorable terms in terms of a surrender and not allow Germany to be invaded itself. So, although the results of the battle, though, an initial success, the Germans were pushed back by the Allies, and shortly after, this was like December of 1945, shortly after in March, they were through what's called the Siegfried Line, which is the last line of defense for Germany up on the border with France. So pretty soon after this, the war was over. The Allies advanced in, were in Germany, and you know the rest. So anyway, I guess after the war, they built this cemetery because it must have had significance to them with being the home of the U.S. Third Army, and General George Patton is buried somewhere over there. We're going to go see him in a minute. Yeah, that's the reason why it's here. And there's a map here showing all the movements of it. But that was interesting for me. I didn't know, always heard about the Battle of the Bulge, but I didn't know it took place in Luxembourg. So that was interesting to see that on a map and to see the cemetery. So, yeah.
Guys, we think the Archduke is here today because the flag is up top of the Royal Palace and these two cars in front. And there's lots of police. Exciting. Luxembourg. Really cool city. It's a very eclectic mix of old and new. I didn't know what to expect. As most places we go, I don't know what to expect. And I don't feel like I know that much more about Luxembourg than when we started. We went on the walking tour, but Zoe was not having it, I guess I shall say. So I was busy trying to distract her, so I didn't get to hear a lot of the history, unfortunately. But it's a really cool city, very small, so you can kind of see it all in a day. My recommendation would be to get here on like a Friday night, do everything on a Saturday, and then maybe get up and do what we're doing on this Sunday, is have like some snacks and macaroons and hot chocolate or something like that. But be careful because a lot of things are closed on Sundays, as with all places in Europe. But Luxembourg, definitely worth the stop when you're in Europe. It's really neat. The casemates were really cool. Yeah, we just really enjoyed it here. Really enjoyed looking at all the beautiful architecture, and it's a very hilly city, so there's lots of steps up and down, so prepare. And if you bring a baby, bring one of the hiking packs or a front carrier or something. Don't bring a stroller because you're not going to get very far. But yeah, Luxembourg, I'd say it's worth the visit, worth the day trip for sure. I don't think you need more than a day here, but it's worth the day trip. And don't forget to follow us on Snapchat and Instagram to follow our adventures, and we'll catch you guys next time.
Bye.